Back in high school, my mom and I used to go to a yoga studio at least once a week. My doctor recommended it to help control my breathing to better help with my acid reflux. Coming into college, though, the demands of classes, clubs, and social expectations led me to stop doing yoga altogether. I hadn't really noticed any change until we investigated the 8 dimensions of wellness in this class, where I realized that my 2 weakest categories were spiritual health and physical health, categories I used to think of as strengths. I decided it was time to prioritize my health again and get back into doing yoga. So my goal was to start my mornings 5 days a week with a 20-minute yoga flow. I use Peloton Yoga to find my classes. Since I hadn't done yoga in a while, I started with beginner level classes and started working on my stamina and getting my flexibility back. Once I felt more comfortable, I moved on to more advanced yoga flows. I decided I was going to listen to my body and when it came to the type of yoga I did. On days where I was more energized, I would do things like power vinyasas, which focus more on strength, conditioning, and balance. On days I had lower energy, I would do morning yoga flows or yin yoga, which focus on waking up the body, controlling the breath, and increasing flexibility. To track my practice, I kept a yoga journal where I would write my reflections on the session and rate myself on focus, evenness of breath, balance, strength, and energy on a scale of 1 to 5. My original plan was to use an app called Patina Yoga, though the app was unfortunately discontinued in February, so I had to adjust to tracking my practice in the Notes app on my phone. I found that as time passed, my focus and energy improved tremendously. I wrote in my journal, I have been more productive during the day and less stressed about all my work I have to do because I'm having less brain fog. Looking at my daily ratings on energy and focus, I see a similar trend. You can see a visual increase in my ratings for focus and energy as time progresses. Interestingly enough, even when I was busier and in situations usually considered high stress, I was able to maintain a higher level of focus and energy than in the beginning, as you can see when I layer important due dates onto this graph. In the past, I would become overwhelmed by looming due dates and begin to lose focus and feel sapped of energy. But by spending a portion of every day focusing on my body, I was able to recenter myself and remember that school is not the end-all be-all of my success. Reflecting on my time working on this project, I am very thankful to have had the opportunity to get back into yoga. I feel stronger, more energized, and more prepared to take on the rest of the semester and life after college. I'm more connected with my body than before, and spending even just 20 minutes a day getting out of my head and onto the mat has done wonders for my mental health. I've continued doing yoga almost every morning since the conclusion of this project, and I plan to continue doing it for the foreseeable future.